Crempase Azantes. Welcome, video lovers. Welcome to Tac Nerd 1.0. All right, children, as I said, we were going to do more testing on the Ruger RXM, newest wonder pistol on the market. I have given it great reviews. We got out today and we did some magazine tests. Now, as you know, this is a Glock 19 Gen 3 clone, so pretty much any Glock magazine should work. And we have 5 here that we're going to test. All of these, of course, are YouTube approved magazines. And so I'll just go over briefly what we have, and then we'll cut in the footage of what we did, and then we'll come back here and we'll talk about the results. Unfortunately, we have to cut this up a bit because I cannot show insertion of magazines and such. But let's talk about what we have, and we'll kind of rank them as to general capabilities. Well, first, on the lower end of respect anyways, I think, is these are AC Unity magazines. I don't know where these are from. I've heard they're somewhere in Europe that makes these. They are, no offense to AC Unity, I'm sure you're very fine people, but they are pretty weak magazines. There is no steel insert. They the plastic is pretty spongy, so it's a little questionable on those. Next up is ETS, and ETS, most people know those. They have all sorts of pretty colors.
Look at the pretty colors
and such. They are most often clear. A lot of people say they crack really easy. They are fairly stiff, though.
That's what she said. Woo!
But they do work, and a lot of people just use them for range magazines. So that's probably right up from there. Next is KCI, and that is a Korean company. You can see right here, it says made in Korea. Now, there's a lot of back and forth on these because a lot of people do actually really like these and they swear by them. I had heard the first batch of these that came around maybe weren't so great. After that, they kind of figured out what their issue was, and then they corrected it. I have really not seen a whole lot of trouble with these. Some people have. I think in many ways these are as close to Glock is without being Glock that you can get. But they do have, and most of these all have, right and left magazine releases on them. So there's that. And then second to last, we have actual Glock brand Glock magazines. This is, I believe these are 4th gen. Those work. And then we have, of course, this is the one that this pistol came with anyways, and these are the Magpul SL9 magazines. Now, we tested all 5 of these. We loaded them up to 10, sort of to 10. I missed out on the final one on this Magpul. Somehow or another, I only loaded that one with 5, but I have been testing these, and it does. I can guarantee you it runs fine with its own magazine. So there's no issue there. We'll run through each one of these, and then we will come back here, and then we'll kind of have results. Okay, let's go to that beautiful bean footage. All right, kids, you'll have to excuse the noise. We are at the range. This is the Ruger RXM. We are going to try a variety of magazines. We've got ETS, we've got AC Unity, we've got KCI, we've got Glock brand Glock, and we have the Magpul, the one that it came with. We're just going to try 10 rounds in each, and I have just a simple steel target set up out there at roughly, 7 yards, so basic self-defense distance. All right, let's get to it and see how they all run. Okay, ETS, nope. Okay, that's AC Unity. No issues. Next one up, these are KCI. These are Korean mags. Once again, KCI, no. Okay, next one up, this is Glock brand Glock. Once again, Glock brand Glock, no problem. Last one up, this is the Magpul mags. I did mix up earlier, so I've only got 5 rounds for this one. So that was it. That was all the mags we had. We've got some really probably, quite honestly, some real crappy mags. The AC Unity are probably the worst of the bunch, followed by ETS. And I'm sorry if I'm offending ETS or anything, but they're range mags. You guys all know that. As far as everything else, though, I got to say it performed well. We didn't have any problems. This gun shoots phenomenally. It's real nice. It's very easy to pick up the sights on this. Now, this was only at self-defense distance, but basically, I think that's what most people are going to buy this for simple self-defense and for as a range item. So really no problems here at all. All right, we're going to get back to the bench. Okay, folks, we are back. We're back from the range, back to the bench. And as you saw from our footage, really, believe it or not, none of these magazines gave us any issue really whatsoever.
Wow.
They all ran all 10 rounds quite easily, no hiccups whatsoever. I will tell you, we were running Federal 115 grain round nose rounds, pretty ordinary range ammo, so no issue there. Now, maybe if we were running some kind of hollow points or something like that, maybe we could see some difficulty there. In reality, all of these ran fine. Now, that is not to say all of these are equal, however, because I do believe there are some inherent issues with the way some of these are made. And we've talked about that before. Now, the KCI and the Glock magazines, both of these do have steel inserts. So they do have that extra protection versus dropping and such like that. So if you're talking durability wise, I would probably go with one of these, and I'd probably go with obviously the Glock magazines first, followed by, as far as durability goes, I'd probably followed by these Magpul magazines. Now, a lot of people will give them grief because they do not have the steel inserts. They're pretty much just straight polymer, but Magpul knows their polymers. This is all they do. It's their specialty. These people know their plastics.
Oh, just checking to see if I was standing on plastic.
They're in there with the dinosaurs and they understand what's going on. So when they build these things, they do test them. And are they as durable? I don't know. That's another question. Maybe we can talk about that someday. I'm not going to run over my magazines with a car. I know some people that do that. But as far as the two that I would probably not trust my life to, that I would not carry, it would be both of these, really. I have seen ETS mags crack. It's this translucent plastic tends to be it does tend to be hard and sturdy, but it also cracks easy. So it's not squishable though, like these. I mean, if you had a good enough grip you probably could crush one of these things in your hands. The ETS maybe not so much, but I'll tell you, as far as feeding goes, they work fine. There's really no issue there. And really same with the AC Unity. No issues as far as feeding goes. I would just be wary on these as far as durability. But none of us are, none of us are pipe hitting Navy SEALs.
Like Navy SEAL stuff, yeah.
So we're not going to be out there dropping these things from helicopters or anything like that. But I would think if you're going to trust your life to something, I would either go honestly with, as far as with the RXM, I'd go with the magazine that it came with. The manufacturer is going to trust those. They're going to know what's going on. Either that or with the Glock magazines. I think that's probably your king. What does this say about the pistol in and of itself, that it works with all of these? That Magpul and Ruger did a great job in designing it. I'm sure that they probably went through a bunch of these magazines and make sure that they're going to work with anything current that's out there, which is a good sign. It means that they're looking out for their customer. They know that their customer is going to be using a variety of parts, and they want to make sure that their pistol is going to work with all of those. All right, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was of some use to you. I do still think this is a great pistol. So we're going to have some more videos on this. We're going to compare internals and talk about some other things. And we're going to do a versus as well. Let us know what you think. Do you have strange magazines? Any strange Glock magazines that you have used that have given you any issues? Let us know down below what you think the best and worst are. And on your way out the door, if you would, you please leave us a like, share, and subscribe. And also don't forget to fire off a shot at that bell notification. Let us know so we can let you know that all of our videos are coming. Also, if you have been so entertained,
Are you not entertained?
today, don't forget to give us one of those super thanks, and as well, sign up for our membership. We are going to be ramping up some great things. We're going to be talking about mythological creatures, and we're going to be talking about guns that would fight those creatures. We got to get our nerd stuff on here. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to do shirts, hats. Well, I'm not going to do any underwear. A lot of people do that. It's creepy. It really is. We're not going to do that. Shirts and hats. That's what we're going to do. Folks, this has been Tack Nerd. I hope you enjoyed this. I am out of here.